For some time now, we've tried to figure out some way that we could be in better touch with you.
And it's nice to be able to sit down and chat a little bit about some of the things going on.
Hi, I'm Doug DeVos.
And I'm Steve Van Andel.
And we want to welcome you to Open Meeting. Well, hi, everyone, and welcome to Open Meeting. Steve and I are thrilled to continue to talk about important parts of the business. And now we're in the trend spotting section here. There's a lot of trends going on in this business, and this is a segment where we like to kind of dive into one that we can highlight.
You know, when we look overall at people, 70% of people kind of fear failure as their greatest obstacle to starting a business. So if they want to go out and start a business, they get a little bit concerned about taking the first step because they don't want to fail at things. Even looking beyond that at millennials, 85% of millennials consider themselves conservative when it comes to risk taking. Even though people are very interested in becoming an entrepreneur and starting their own business, that first step is a little bit difficult. So they need some assurances.
Addressing people's fears or their concerns has been built into our DNA through consumer protections that we've had for a long time. And we've said them so much that sometimes we forget to talk about them, you know. And so what we're trying to do is make sure we bring it back together. And you'll probably be hearing more about what we're calling Amway Promise. And that's our effort to continue to talk about these elements that are so important to address this trend of people being concerned about risk.
Exactly. And we've got a promise where we kind of look at 5 different pieces to that promise. One is a low-cost, low-risk business. We've always been that way. We've always thought if you want to start a business, what's a better way to do it than to not have to go out and buy a product or really spend much at all to kind of take that first step.
We want to make it easy to get in and want to make sure people know it's easy to get out. And that is, if it doesn't work for them, that's okay. What's important is they have a good experience. And the best experience is to say, if you don't like it, here's your money back. And that applies with our 100% satisfaction guarantee. Dad and Jay always talked about the fact, if you don't like the product, here's your money back.
And that also shows our commitment to product, not only the 100% satisfaction guarantee, but the warranties we have on various durables and other products so that you can get them fixed or whatever you need or get your money back because of the confidence that we have in products, and you should too when you start a business.
Yeah, the quality that we build in, you know, and the next one is the customer service. You know, it's really important so that if there's a question on a product, there's a question on any aspect of the business, and they don't want to have somebody who's distant from them answering their questions. They want it to be us or somebody that's close to them. And so we've invested a lot in call centers and other ways to make sure you can get questions answered.
And just plain the right to know. We want to make sure that everybody that looks at the business, takes a step in, understands all of these things and understands how the promises that we make to everybody that comes in the business.
You know, and this trend is important because it's visible in the marketplace. And I know when we are interacting with governments or consumer groups on a regular basis, they're always concerned about some company that's out there not treating people well, somebody that's out there trying to take advantage. And we actually build a significant number of partnerships with these organizations because of the history we have, because of the promises that we've made and the commitment that we have to consumer protection. You see that?
All the time. No matter where we go, no matter who we talk to, people are concerned, but we just want to show that we are too. And we want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable with the protections that we have in the Amway business.
Yeah, absolutely. So we know that, one of the things Jay and Rich always told us was, take care of the new person. And when somebody comes in, like I said, we want to welcome them in. We want to explore the Amway business opportunity and what it can be for them. But if they don't like it, then we still want them to have a good experience, don't we?
So no matter what your risk tolerance level, when you look at the business, you realize there's a promise to you and the business, and there are protections for all customers in the business as well.
Yeah. So hopefully this helps you as an ABO understand the consumer protections that are built into the business that have been there, that give you confidence to share those. When you're talking about the business, it's easy to get excited, but remember, somebody has this trend that's out there. Somebody has this fear, and it's okay to say, hey, before I try to, encourage you too much, let me make sure you know the support and the protections that you have if you want to go a different direction.
And that's our promise to you.
Yep. So that would wrap it up for this segment, the trend spotting segment here at Open Meeting, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon.